Nas feature, since somebody brought it up.
I'm glad that they brought it up. Guess what number 5 is? It's Fast Life.
Okay, hold on. We got to do an introduction to this. All right, top 5 Nas features.
Now, we were supposed to do this on the other show because I just wanted to highlight the difference. When you're sitting up here trying to compare Kiss to Nas, it's like, no, there's a difference between. And so I have a tie at number 4, but number 5 is Fast Life with Cool G Rap and Nas. And I'm going to tell you
want to
why.
explain? All right, yeah.
Nas is the first guy to take one of those older guys and kind of bring them into the modern era.
It's true.
Who else was doing records with the?
Why didn't that happen more?
That's what I mean. It's like a nice little template was set, but these dudes are competitive. They're also like low key haters and very emotional, like I've been saying. But Fast Life is special not only because you're getting Nas and G Rap, but because they actually delivered. But you also see style wise where the game had changed. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And just for me, when he's like, well, and I don't say this too often, there is some Rakim and Nas's flow on Fast Life. So it's almost like the closest thing you're gonna get to the Rakim and G Rap back and forth. Yo, I got guns from Italy, smoke trees considerably. Like, it's the way he's pacing out the bars, the pacing and the rhythmic timing of the bars is very Rakimish on there. You know. And it's kind of funny because he's somebody that at that point in his career where he rapped more style and speed wise like a G Rap than Rakim.
I think
he slowed it down on the record with G Rap. And so
he had all of them in him.
Yeah, I told you he's where
Captain Planet.
He's Rakim poetically. He's G Rap rhetoric wise, KRS-One consciously.
Where does the flow come from? The flow is kind of a combination of G-Rap and Rakim.
It is. That's what I mean. Yeah. He's Rakim and G-Rap put together with Rakim's, with KRS-One's frame of mind, though. So it's like he addresses the socioeconomic and political issues and the plight of the black people the way KRS does, but he's got a grimy mind like Cool G-Rap. But poetically, he's gifted like Rakim. He's the GOAT.
And with Kane and LL's marketability. He has all those things.
Looks matter. Looks matter in all across the board.
All forms of entertainment.
Right. I'm going to surprise you with my tie at number 4. He's the greatest storyteller of all time.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think, first of all, his most underrated story is a feature. And that's Body in the Trunk with Noriega. Nobody talks about Body in the Trunk. Body in the Trunk is beautiful. I have that at a tie with More Money, More Murder, More Homicide.
Okay, I think that's a good tie to have.
Number 3, I'm going to let you guess, Mike, because you know what 1 and 2 are. So I'm going to let you guess what number 3 is. Everybody knows 1 and 2.
It's so many. It's mine? Mobb Deep?
Right group. Wrong song.
Okay.
I for an I.
Okay.
I got I for an I. It's Mine is more flashy.
Mm-hmm.
I for an
His
I.
presence was there on It's Mine.
It was. It's like, oh, we got a superstar to rap with us. It's like, oh no, that's the same nigga.
Clear the air, right?
Right. But Mike, that I for an I verse is probably his most underrated feature verse. But if you listen to what he's saying, a drug dealer's dream, stash cream, keys on a triple beam, 500 SL gleam, 95 nickel gleam, condominium, thug dressed like a gentleman, tailor-made ostrich Chanel for my women friend, murdering, numbers on your head while I'm burglaring, shanking, swerving, shout out to all my niggas swerving in New York metropolis. The bridge brings apocalypse. You let the clouds build like the holy beast is watching us. Madman, my sanity is going like an hourglass. Gun inside my bad hand, I slice trying to bag grams. I got hoes that used to milk you. Niggas who could have killed you is down with my ill crew of psychos. Nas Escobar moving on your weak production, pumping corruption. In the third world, we just bust them. That shit's crazy, Mike.
It is crazy. And I feel like Raekwon and Prodigy elevate him too. Like when he knows Ray's around specifically, Nas gets elevated even more.
First of all,
Ghost too.
I've always told people this. It's like, well, the thing that's keeping Prodigy and Raekwon being the main guys in New York, like 94, 95, is Nas.
Yeah.
And it's mostly about how he sounds when they're rapping next to each other. It's like, no, those guys are great. That guy's different. Even when you stand him next to them in prime time.
Yeah.
He's been showing up in prime time against the best for a while.
Oh yeah. And it's not even like he's trying. You know what I mean?
No,
like,
this is his style.
Yeah, it's just how I rap.
Yeah, this is how he raps. Like, how about this? I actually think that they try to do what he does too often when they rap together. And I actually think Raekwon's verse on Eye for an Eye is right there with Nas's verse. That's their best collab together. That's the verse that made me want to hear them more, because I'm like, oh, Ray knows he lyrically can't piece that together like that because that's not his style. So he bought the energy in the streets and like fucking real. Mahalia sing a tale, but the real we still, like he brings that.
Let me see what these super chats are saying about this top 5. Marquez Davis with the super chat says, also just want to say, no one in their right mind will say that Cole is better lyrically than Rakim, but I admit that Cole has come a long way with his lyricism. I appreciate the progress he has done as a rap fan. Yeah, just need that album.
When you talk Rakim, you have to understand a lot of people aren't going to register lyrically.
I mean, like I told you before, I just see like a room with maybe 5 people that can really legitimately rhyme with Rakim, in my mind.
Lyrically speaking, yes.
Yeah. And that takes the Black Thought that was on Funk Flex. It takes stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was written Nas, Liquid Swords, Jizza.
Yeah,
like that. Those guys can like rap with them, but it's like,
as much as I love Most, and I feel like Mos Def is probably the most naturally talented MC I've ever heard, I can't even say that he could. You know what I mean? The voice.
All respect due.
And I love Mos Def. I love Mos Def probably more than anybody I know. Like,
I'm sorry.
Super talented lyricist.
Most don't have one let the rhythm hit a moment. Where you're just like from end to end for song to song.
From end to end, no.
Mathematics is the
he
closest
has those
to me.
16 moments.
Right.
Yeah, he has those respiration moments.
Yeah.
Even hurricane moments.
Even him and Talib on Peppers, it's like, oh no, he's crazy on there.
You know what? The closest moment, in my opinion, with Most on that, and it's not really recent, but it's more recent than his other stuff, is Priority.
Okay.
But it's short though. You know what I mean? It's like one of the one verses again.
This is what I mean. It's like, how about this? This is what I mean. For a verse, like the What's Beef verse is one of the best verses of all time to me. Beef is not what Jay said to Nas.
Beef is when the working class can't find jobs.
Yes. Beef is the Palestine and Gaza Strip. No. When he's doing that, understand Let the Rhythm is like 4 verses of that.
Yeah, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Let the Rhythm hit him is 4 verses of that.
It's heavyweight fighting, man. To me, and I'm not saying this in any disrespectful way.
It's okay to be disrespectful.
I view Cole as more of a Floyd, where I view Rakim as like a fucking George Foreman in his prime. Like, these are big, heavyweight punches. Like, it's different.
To quote Big Daddy Kane, the right hook is like Joe Frazier's. I'm bodacious.
Yeah, it's like how we used to watch heavyweight fights when we was coming up, man. Like, it's just a different feeling than watching these lightweight fights. And it's no disrespect to the athletes, but I feel like that with the lyricism a little bit.
I think calling him Floyd is a little disrespectful. It's closer to Sugar Ray. Sugar Ray's better than Floyd.
Oh my God.
Whoop Floyd's ass, Mike. He would knock Floyd out. All that defense shit you talking, Ray like, no.
You got to catch him.
Ray can fight you for 12. How about this? This is what I'm talking about. Ray had the power, the speed, and the endurance to hit you like that round after round. Floyd ain't never fought nobody like that. It's like, no. Ray can hit your ass and throw 50 to 100 punches every round and not get tired. Are you built like that? He ain't never fought nobody like that. He would tag him by the 8th or 9th round. He would start tagging him. About 10 or 11, down he goes.
So that's what the super chat says. Number 1 is through the lights, camera, action, glamour, glitters, and gold. I unfold the scroll, plant seeds to stampede the globe.
Number
CJ
2 is
Kidd,
live at the barbecue, of course.
Oh, okay. CJ Kidd with the super chat says, had to come and wish you well wishes to you guys and everyone in the chat and having a good physical and mental health day. Bless everyone. Bless you too, brother CJ Kidd. He says, got here late. Did you guys mention the Fast Life with Cool G Rap? Yes, that was number 5.
It was number 5.
All right, so go down the top 5.
So it's going to be 5, Fast Life with Cool G Rap. Tied number 4 with Body in the Trunk with Nori and Mo Money, Mo Murder with AZ. Number 3 is Eye for an Eye. Number 2 is Live at the Barbecue, Main Source, Breaking Atoms. And number 1 is Verbal Intercourse off the Purple Tape. We all know what number 1 is. It's arguably the greatest 16 ever. Like, how about this? That's what I'm saying. Like, Nas has the 16s that Kiss has, but he's got the songs that Rakim has.
Oh yeah,
right.
And he's got the hits that some of his other counterparts.
I'm about to say he's got the hits everybody else has except for Big and Jay and Pac.